Hey there, everyone. I am Thakard. Welcome back to more Starfield. Hope you all have had a wonderful weekend. Yeah, recording. I took a couple of days off of recording because I looked horrible. But mainly his past. Last weekend, my entire family was here to celebrate my parents' 50th wedding anniversary. And it was a 3-day party of food, and my brother-in-law brought this cake that they made in the kitchen at his church, and oh my goodness. Thing had so much sugar. It ruined me for a couple of days. But it was delicious. After the first piece of that thing, I decided I cannot have any more. I think I had 2 more pieces after that. But man, anyways, it was wonderful. So I was recording the last episode, and at this point, there was a crash, and I figured I'd record the rest of it later on. Didn't get to that, so I just uploaded what I had. So we are just picking up right where we left off, which is trying to steal some stuff without getting noticed by people. We need to go in here and we need to talk to different people.
Can assist you with any matters regarding the security of your items.
So we're going to start talking to folks.
An open bar would have been nice. I certainly hope they decide to hold all future society events aboard a Starliner. The considerable amounts of cash that Dombrowski donates is the only reason we allow him to attend society functions.
They really don't like him, do they?
I missed out on the award to someone else last year, so this year I doubled my contributions to the society.
Oh, of course.
When you join, they send you a small chunk of rock from the Earth itself. I keep mine on my desk.
I could have just, brought
Don't
some of
forget
that
to
from
donate
Earth.
to the cause.
Here for business or pleasure? Larry likes to drop overly complex words into conversations. I'm sure he knows that it annoys people, but he does it anyway. This is going to be the 9th Earth Savior Award ceremony, but the first time it's ever been held aboard a Starliner. Donations to the society can be debited from my bank account on a monthly basis. I barely have to lift a finger to help. Enjoy the rest of the event.
Society's a
That view is absolutely spectacular, isn't it? Hello? Are you... I don't know why Larry's attending this event. He could care less about any planet, let alone the Earth.
Okay.
Nice to have met you.
We're supposed to be finding out,
Tried
like,
the canapes?
information.
Horrid. Positively horrid.
I was told to avoid the
Pleased to make your
canapes.
Quite a lovely...
All right, speak.
Yes, he's some kind of top dog over at Galbank. I heard he replaced someone that was caught running a fake loan scam. That award is such a joke. It's for members of the society to pat their own backs for spending the most money on the cause. It's a shame that the Earth ended in such a sorry state. But I'm glad the society has the nerve to do something about it.
So what exactly is the society trying to do to
Well, that was boring.
fix the... Yeah, shut
The
up.
society chair has really outdone herself. That view is... His behavior towards women is abominable.
Oh,
That
he's
man
one of
really
those.
ought to be ashamed of himself.
It's either actually abominable or this guy's white knighting hard.
Sheila Holbrook is chair of the award committee this year. The way she dotes over that glorified trophy, you think it was her own child.
Oh, speak to Sheila. All right.
I'm a silver member of the society, but only 100,000 more credits and I hit the gold tier.
Really?
That's all then? Okay.
I could do some of that.
I certainly hope they decide to hold all He's been spending a lot of time with Claudia Swist. Quality
Here we go.
time, if you catch my meaning. I'm certain his wife doesn't know a thing about it.
Here we go.
Sheila
Finally got
Holbrook
some info.
is chair of the award committee this year. The way she dotes over that glorified trophy, you'd think it was her
Okay.
own child.
That's a repeated line by someone else.
You don't necessarily have to be wealthy to contribute, though the minimum donation level is 5,000 credits.
I could do that.
Enjoy the rest of the event.
If you want
At
information,
the moment, Aurora isn't permitted on Trident Starliners, though we're working on having that changed.
if you want information,
Designated passenger areas at all times. Have a safe journey.
If you have any needs, please enter a request into the computer located at the entryway to your cabin. Due to an unfortunate accident, we are halting our spacewalk experience.
An open bar would have been nice, but have you tried the canop? He's been spending a lot of time with Claudia Swist.
all right, repeat stuff.
Sheila Holbrook is chair.
Repeat stuff.
Not much, other than the fact that they host these wonderfully
All right,
That's all then?
that's all then.
Okay.
Quite a lovely Starliner. Besides what I already told you,
Oh, same guy. Oh,
nice to have met you.
this lady did have some other things we didn't talk about. Let's see.
Are you a member of the society?
I could be.
The society chair has... Sheila Holbrook is chair... Is this about that feature SSN ran a few years ago? Don't forget to donate to the cause.
So, what brings you aboard?
Mind
About
moving
that.
along? I'm trying to enjoy the celebration. Yeah, can we do this later? I'm busy.
Here for business or pleasure?
All right, let's see if we can get in for information. These
He's been
canapes, man.
spending a lot- Sheila Holbrook is... The society is such a worthy cause. What could be more important than the preservation of the Earth's...
Earth spirit?
Oh, that was...
Never mind. All of a sudden, I think this is stupid.
An open bar would have been nice, but Trident's
An
gadgets
open
were-
bar would have
Here
been
for
nice.
business or
The
pleasure?
society chair has completely outdone herself
All right.
this time.
I guess we're ready. Never mind. Those aren't stairs. That's the shitter. Up we go. Ah, this is for the
Is this
expensive
important?
people.
I don't have a lot of time for idle nonsense. Yes, I'm extremely busy preparing for the award ceremony, so this better be important. Yes, I am.
All right.
Actually, I've been entrusted with the transfer of the award for the last 7 of its 9 years.
Oh.
Why do you ask? Well, the Earth Savior Award is one of a kind. The Blue Diamonds alone are irreplaceable. Since we can't produce a new award every year, it's instead passed from one
I see.
recipient to the next. I supervise the transfer and make certain that there's ample security during transport and at the destination. In my cabin? Oh, please. Why would I do something so foolish? I'll have you know that the award is locked inside the master safe, located at the purser's office. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have...
Discover
Pleased
how
make your
to
acquaintance.
If you
access.
have any specific requests, please speak to
Hello.
one of the
Are
crew's
you a member
attendants.
of the? He's been spending a lot of time with Club. Don't forget to donate to the cause.
I'm sorry, I'm very busy right now. Could you
For the
please
safety
go
of
away?
everyone aboard, please.
So how do we
be
figure
certain
out how to
I
get into
certainly hope
the
they
of the
decide.
crew or security members of our
Well,
vessel.
that was boring.
purser staff? Or the quarters. We had to figure something out. Oh no. This place isn't half bad.
admit, this is something else. So much obvious extravagance you could choke on it.
Please let me know if your voyage is unsatisfactory in any way. Welcome to the Purser's office. I'm Chief Purser Murata. How can I be of assistance today?
Can I have that gun in your wall?
Oh, absolutely. The safe is magnetically sealed and shielded with multiple layers of fully damage-resistant, vacuum-proof plating. In an unlikely event, our vessel is boarded and the threat detection alarm is triggered. The safe will be permanently sealed until it reaches port. In the even more unlikely event this ship is destroyed, we can assure you that your loved ones will be able to recover your goods from the wreckage. So, as you can imagine, your property will be completely secure. You're gonna die.
You're so dead. But your jewels?
An excellent question.
Are all good.
My responsibilities include all of the Siren's financial, customs, and commercial goods transfers. Honestly, I really enjoy the work. I get to meet people at every... I've only seen it briefly myself, but I can assure you that it's quite lovely. Unfortunately, the item is locked inside of our safe, which can only be accessed by presenting an appropriate claim ID. Is there anything else I can assist you with today?
I need to get an ID.
Please let me know if there's anything I can do to make your stay more comfortable.
Comfortable? Do I have to swipe it off the lady? I think I have to probably pocket it off the lady.
Don't forget to keep your Starview pass handy at all times.
Must you continue these on... Probably in a few days. I don't want the award transfer to actually occur until we're safely in orbit at our destination. Of course, if I keep getting interrupted, the ceremony might never take place at all.
Blah, 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 blah.
Not at all. I was assured that this particular ship was outfitted with the absolute latest in cutting-edge security. I am completely confident that Trident Luxury Lines will keep all of us safe.
Why would I say this?
Excuse me? And why in goodness name would I do something as foolish as that? And why in...
Okay. Oh, I can manipulate. You know what, screw it. I'm just gonna do it the easy way.
I think you may be right. I'm glad you understand the position I'm in here.
Now, normally I wouldn't use it.
Take the damn thing already. Listen, maybe you can keep this between us. If the award goes missing, there's no need for the insurance company to get involved.
Kill Larry Dombrowski? Why are we killing Larry Dombrowski? Poor Larry. I'm gonna just speak to Claudia. I'm not gonna whack some dude. I was told to, you know, not kill people, if possible.
Sorry, do I know you?
I know you.
Okay, wait, are you seriously... are you trying to pick me up? Look, I appreciate the compliment, but I'm already seeing someone, and my partner doesn't like competition. He gets very jealous.
Maybe I should talk to Larry Dombrowski's wife instead.
His wife? Oh, for the love of God. I told Larry to keep
Okay.
his big mouth shut, but did he listen? No. He had to impress his friends and treat me like a trophy. Look, I've been in this business for a long time, and I know how this game works. So let's skip all the banter and get it over with. What's it gonna take to make us both happy?
You can kill him.
If I give you dirt on that son of a bitch Dombrowski, all I'm doing is endangering myself. That's true. You have come this far already.
I have.
Threats are useless on
Really?
me.
Come on,
I've
it was
heard
in the
it all.
green.
And that money could get me pretty damn far from Galbank's reach. Alright, you've made your point. You know, this whole thing really pisses me off. Larry and I had the perfect scheme where thousands of credits all worked out, and then he goes and flushes the whole thing down the toilet.
You know, if I had a credit for every time I heard a criminal say I had the perfect scheme all worked out,
Nice.
I'd be a damn millionaire.
I agree.
Yeah, well, it was perfect. Foolproof. Until I trusted that asshole. Yeah, I'm getting to that. Larry got together with myself and this other guy, Gabriel Vera.
We saw him
He's some
downstairs.
bigwig over at UC Security. I doctored the transactions, Larry wiped them off the system, and Vera kept the legal pressure off of us. We were scamming Galbank for months. It was going well until I discovered Larry was cheating everyone by changing each transaction in his favor before deleting them. I wish I had some. Maybe you should try talking to Gabriel Vera. He should be around here somewhere. If he doesn't want to cooperate, just mention my name. That should grab his attention. Good luck. You're gonna need it. I wrote a computer algorithm that basically creates a randomized number of false ghost credits that mimic the crypto key of actual credits. Then the algorithm simply passes the ghost credits to whatever legit transfers that the bank transacts. The genuine credits enter a dummy account. The best part is,
so
that I
you're
also
just
alter the
laundering
crypto keys as
fake
the
money.
real cash flows into our accounts.
Gotcha.
By the time it lands in our pockets, the creds are clean. So, on paper, it appears that all of the bank's transactions are covered, when it's really just our ghosted dummy creds. Genius, right?
It's basically what people do nowadays.
What do you think is going on? I'm using that gullible idiot to get what I want. If I have to squash him on my way to the top, then so be it.
That sounds more like it.
Larry Dombrowski's no saint. He deserves everything that's coming to him.
All right.
Hey, if that's what it takes to bring him down, why not?
Dombrowski is a piece of human garbage. He'd stab you in the back for table scraps, then stab you again to steal dessert.
Oh, what
The
an
plan's
asshole.
always been to milk the guy for everything he's worth, and then leave him in the dust. Not bad for a lowly Galbank worker drone, right? What, are you writing a damn novel? Vera works for UC Security, so he kept a lookout on their commnet for any Galbank chatter. I guess you could call him our early warning system.
Gotcha.
And Dombrowski made sure that all of the crypto manipulation I was working on didn't turn up in Galbank's. You need top clearance for that kind of access, so we had to cut him in.
All right.
I hope you hurt Dombrowski.
I'll hurt Dombrowski. Let's talk to Dombrowski. Let's talk to Dombrowski first, and then we'll swipe the thing. Oh, not Dombrowski, Vera.
Any complaints about your cruise should be directed to one of the staff.
Quite a lovely starliner.
So, what's
Hello. You here for the charity event? Well,
You're in
I work
business.
for UC Security, meaning that business isn't exactly my area of expertise. I'm afraid I can't really help you. If you're looking for a business opportunity, you might want to check with someone else.
Oh.
Claudia sent you, did she?
Mm-hmm.
Look,
Indeed.
friend, I don't know if you're just a little drunk, maybe a touch crazy, or both. Whatever you think
Just
you know
one
about
right now.
me, you're dead wrong.
Oh,
So
really?
back off.
Really well done. You almost sounded believable. Almost.
Be my duty as a UC citizen to report this to the proper authorities in New Atlantis.
Sure, go ahead. If it makes you feel better, you can take it right to the top of mast. Anything you try to report will boil down to your word against mine.
First
And since
citizen,
I
bro.
work for UC
First
Security,
citizen.
Who do you think people will believe? Get the hell away from me before I have you arrested. I told you to stay out of my way. I meant it. You've had your time to talk. Now piss off. You've had your time to talk. Now piss off.
That view is absolutely spectacular, isn't it?
Guess I screwed that up. I mean, I would have thought I would have had a wee bit more respect.
I saw your little exchange with Vera. Keep that up and I guarantee that imbecile's gonna demand that you be arrested. Which is why he's threatening you. That makes sense. We need hard evidence of their scheme. But it's gonna be tricky. The problem is he's not gonna talk to you in public.
True.
We need to get Vera isolated so he'll spill everything he knows. Maybe. But if something goes wrong and he's able to raise an alarm, we're sunk.
Okay.
With all of these wealthy patrons aboard, the ship is crawling with security.
Right.
Smart. If there's an emergency, standard practice is for all passengers to clear the decks and report to their cabins for lockdown. I think the best chance we have would be to tamper with the life support sensors. Manipulate a few controls and you can fool the monitoring system into thinking there's a life support failure. And there you have your emergency.
That was the correct answer. You win a prize.
You don't need to know anything
There we
about
go.
the system. All you need to do is access the maintenance area and throw some switches. One more thing. If Chief Engineer Sundin gives you any trouble, tell him I'll erase that gambling debt he owes me. I prefer you use that as a last resort, but hey, what's the harm in losing a few credits when I'm on the brink of rejoining the fleet, right? Anyway, I better start packing. Things are getting hot around here, and won't be long before Trident figures out you had help.
Gotcha. Yeah, we're trying to
something useful, okay?
not whack this dude. At least we're trying.
The cruise run several times, and I can assure you that the route
You gotta drop some of that.
I'll be fine, don't worry. I'll be all good. Just gotta pull a few hoses. Try not to kill everyone on the ship. Shouldn't be that hard.
At least this looks like a ship. Although I wouldn't be surprised if they had maids do the rounds here.
There we go. Speak to me.
Hold up. This area is off limits to passengers. Wait a second. You're Captain Rokov's guest, right? Didn't expect to see you down here. Sorry to give you trouble. What can I do for you? Oh, sorry, that area.
1,000 credits?
Oh, really?
I'm just going to use it. I'm free to use it. Why not? Instead of making me pay.
I'm just going to step out for a bit and stretch my legs. Maybe you can hold this for me while I'm away?
All right.
Remember not to touch anything, please.
Okay.
All passengers, may I have your attention, please? The captain has declared a ship-wide emergency. Please report to your cabins in an orderly fashion and remain there until you receive further instructions.
All right. We got ourselves our emergency. Just had to vent the ship of atmosphere. Not like anyone needs it.
Oh, no more music? I was hoping to show my dance moves.
Nice. You can more freely steal stuff now, at least. Part of me wants to replay this at some point and just blast everybody on the ship.
All passengers are being asked to return to their cabins at this time. Our security team would appreciate if you'd please shelter in your cabin during
Hang on, what's all this? Can I get anything else from these? No. How do I yeah, let's be totally obvious and not close the door. Hi.
All passengers, may I have your attention, please? The captain has declared a ship-wide emergency.
Okay. So authorize this passenger to be armed and carry a firearm.
Please report to your cabins in an orderly fashion.
Hang on. Guess we're gonna have to go with that guy. I gave my other one over, didn't I? Maybe I need to put the silencer back on it.
Further instructions.
Greetings.
I was wondering if you were the cause of the ship-wide emergency.
No!
It's time you stop playing games and tell me why you're here.
I'm undercover with UC Sif stuff.
You're working for Ikande's little anti-pirating outfit? So what? I have nothing to do with the Crimson Fleet. And even if I suddenly decided to stay loyal to the old UC, why would I possibly want to incriminate myself by handing over evidence? Claudia said that. You sure? Damn it.
Yep.
That means my
You've been
money's already
screwed.
gone. And Dombrowski's going to walk away with a fortune.
Yep.
I'd love
Been
to see
screwed.
the bastard fry. But if I give you that information and it falls into the wrong hands, I could end up in jail.
I'll pay the money.
At least I walk away with something. All right. You have yourself a deal. Here, with this slate and this recording to tie it all together, you'll be able to nail his ass to the wall. He'll do whatever you want. Just remember that you promised to leave me out of it.
May I have your attention, please? The captain has declared a ship-wide
Because if you don't
emergency.
kill him,
Please
I will.
report to your cabins in an orderly fashion and remain there until you receive further instructions.
Is all that junk really necessary?
Do I want that at all? Not really. But I am taking his food. Dombrowski's gonna get it now. Sam, where you at? Come on.
Yeah, wow. If people saw how good these people have it, there'd be a revolution.
Well, well. You must be the one who's been accosting Claudia and Gabriel.
Yes,
I'm
I
uncertain
am.
what you hope to accomplish here, but it appears we should rapidly enter into some sort of negotiation.
Aggressive negotiations?
Au contraire, my misguided friend. There's a bargain that needs to be hammered out, and you will listen to the facts before we proceed. First, it's clear that you've obtained insider knowledge of my arrangement
Yes,
to
I have.
defraud Galbank. The means and the methods, perhaps. And second, I'm going to hypothesize that my compatriots are despondent regarding their ship.
Correct.
Since we're speaking and I'm not at the reporting end of a bullet,
Yet.
this leads me to conclude that you
Haven't entirely ruled out the bullet option yet.
I see. Well, that certainly places a damper on our
Exactly.
negotiations. Perhaps I can hasten my diatribe to temper your violence-ridden contribution. In blunt terms, you have compromising materials about me in your possession.
Correct.
The only thing I have to offer in return are my Galbank credentials.
Also correct.
I assume that's what you've been angling for all along?
You know, when my number gets called up, I hope I handle it like this guy. I'm impressed, really.
You don't mind turning over your credentials?
Obviously, that wouldn't be my preference, but I have little choice. Though, Larry Dombrowski will be mysteriously vanishing after this cruise, and possession of the credentials becomes ludicrous at that point.
Like, I'm out of here. That's all I want.
Splendid. It appears we've reached an accord. Wait, I'm sorry. Let me simplify that for you. It sounds like we have a deal. Oh, of course, I trust you'll understand if I ask for us to avoid any further contact. Now, if
I really feel like
excuse me,
shooting this guy.
I need to formulate how I'm going to utterly ruin two very annoying business associates. Good day.
Please report to your cabins in an orderly fashion and remain there until you receive further instructions.
Yeah, we're gonna do this. We haven't unlocked any vaults today, okay? If we don't unlock a vault or two, I'm gonna, like, lose all my vault unlocking skills. There we go.
Every time I see a lock, I wonder, what are you hiding?
Orange juice of transcendence. Sounds good. Walk out and just toss a grenade and back in. Alright, we got everything we need, right? Captain?
Well, looks like everything worked out. Just like we planned. I wish you hadn't blown away the gambling debt that Sandine owed me. But hey, you got the job done.
Couldn't done it without your help.
I'm glad you feel that way. Just remember to tell Delgado how much I pitched in to help.
I will.
You know, I'm still wondering exactly what you needed those credentials for. You feel like telling me, partner?
Please report to your cabins in an orderly fashion and
I want to tell you, but Delgado will kill me if I did. Truthfully, he'll be like, I understand.
Ah, so he told you to keep it from me. I see. I wouldn't want you to risk your position with the fleet like I did, so I'll just leave it alone.
Talk with Sam?
Anyway, I suppose there's nothing stopping me from rejoining the fleet now. It's been a long time coming. I owe you one, Tovarich.
Ah, Tovarich.
Don't worry, it's not an insult. It's a very old Russian word for comrade. It's what I intend to call you from now on, so get used to it.
Tovarich.
Nonsense.
Right.
If there's one universal constant you can depend on, it's that Yevgeny Rokov always makes good on his deals. Always.
All right. It's always nice to have someone to back you up at a later time.
Company. Hopefully the next time we meet, we'll be aboard the Key.
I've got some stuff on my mind. When you have the time.
Yeah, when we have the time. Can I just bop over to New Atlantis from here? Perhaps I can't. Can't fast travel because... Oh, wait, hang on. Guess we're talking right now.
I plain forgot what I wanted to talk with you about. That girl. If Cora leaves her tools out one more time... I mean, I love her more than life itself, but I can only say the same damn thing so many times.
She keeps doing it. It could be a real hazard. Kids know how to push all the right buttons.
That's Cora to a T. I mean, this is between me and you. But Cora wasn't exactly a plan.
How often are they?
I served a spell in the Freestar Rangers. Had a partner. Million Hearts. Yeah, we were like fire and ice, but, well, it wasn't all bad.
Obviously.
Understatement of the century. Hell, when Cora was born, I was completely out of my depth. For the first few months, I kept thinking what a colossal mistake I made. Me, a father. But one late night, early morning,
there you go.
whatever, little Cora gave me my first smile. And I knew I'd do anything for that girl.
Oh, the story you hear all the time, man. Dads are like, oh, I didn't know about it. And then baby smiles at him and it's like, oh, most important person ever. I knew you were a big softy.
Yeah, big old mean Sam Coe loves his daughter. Alert SSNN. You said Cora's great, and I think so too. But I see so much of myself in her. I've done things I'm not proud of. Said things even worse. I try to be better for Cora, but is she gonna fall into the same traps?
I should talk to her about all this. I have a feeling she'll find her very own mistakes. Oh, the truth.
Well, ain't that a drop of sunshine?
Hey, it's
I know
true.
It seems crazy, towing her across the stars, but I'm not exactly swimming with options here. Her mother...
Dude, it's great.
Like I said, another story another time. And what, have her raised by Jacob, my dad? I'd sooner ship her off to Vladimir.
Further instructions.
You think?
Oh, yeah.
Well, she does say the damnedest things.
Going from planet to planet,
up after herself,
it's like the best homeschooling ever. The best homeschooling.
Any day you make it through is a... Hey, if you find a new pistol, I'd be obliged.
Dude, I already gave you a pistol. It's an awesome, 45 caliber. 2311. Much more advanced than mine. Do we have a new pistol for him? He likes pistols, apparently. Anyways, let's give him crap. All right. We are now under our weight.
Yep.
We should be able to bounce now. I like Sam. We have to undock first. Okay.
This ship is in a state of emergency. Please return
Blah
to
blah
your
blah
cabin
blah blah
immediately.
blah blah blah.
The Siren of the Stars is now in emergency status. Please remain calm and proceed to your cabin.
Blah 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 blah. There we go. Blah 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 blah.
What? You know that's illegal.
We're acting as bad guys right now. You do know that, right? Okay. We might be able to swipe a couple more things on our way up. Hey. I didn't know if there was something inside the bowl. That's why I took it. I'm gonna close all the refrigerator doors.
All passengers, may I have your attention, please?
I might be stealing everything, but we're not barbarians.
Emergency. Please report to your cabins in an orderly fashion and remain there until you receive further instructions.
Oh, nice. This area is empty, too. I guess they're all on the main deck, watching over things. Oh, they're all in the quarters right now. Them, too. Yeah. Inaccessible. I wonder if I kill everyone on the ship if I can fly it. And I am aware that how psychotic that sounds. Okay, let's bounce. Maybe I should have gone through a whole bunch of like the people's staterooms. Could have done that.
All passengers, may I have your attention, please? The captain has declared a ship-wide emergency.
The
Please
captain
report
is...
to your cabins in an orderly fashion and remain there until you receive further instructions.
Nope, this is the way we came in. The captain has turned on the no smoking sign. Go down again? Ah, there we go. Found it. Oh, jeez.
I need to pack up and get out of here. What is it now?
Nothing. We made a clean getaway, as it were. Alright. There we go.
Ah, love the smell of getting back into the harness.
Gal bank it is. Done and done. I need to take a picture of my ship blowing up another ship. That's a good thought. I haven't thought of taking like pictures of my ship fighting. I should do that. That would be kind of cool. Enter the Galbank archives. This way. Can I go there? Oops. Galbank archives. Wonder why it told me to go there. Oh, are the Galbanks? Aren't they back here somewhere? Someone told me last time to go back to that one store down below for some more. Alright, I guess we're hopping on the thing because Galbank for some reason has disappeared.
You will be scanned as you enter the city.
Welcome back to the pride and joy of the UC.
It's kind of nice. It was silence. Nobody heard. Somewhere way over there, someone just got hit in the head. Oops. My bad. My bad. My bad. My bad. Slight oopsies. Sorry over there. My bad. There it is. Alright, so, let's do this and we will call it all a success. Outland, nope. Galbank.
Galbank.
I'm supposed to be here. See, I have credentials.
Hello. Welcome to the Galbank Archives. May I see your credentials, please? Just one moment while I verify. Oh, yes, Mr. Dombrowski. Welcome, sir. Give me a moment to log your visit, and then I'll unseal the archives.
You're acting a bit strange.
Me? No. Look, this is my first day on the job. Just cut me some slack, okay? I can't afford to lose it. Got a wife and kids to feed. Everything checks out. Give me a moment to log your visit, and then I'll unseal the archives. There we go. Have a wonderful day.
It's like, it's just my first day, bro. Can you just give me a break? Dude just set me up, and he's gonna get shot on my way out.
Take more than that.
Actually got a couple of hits there.
Afraid your time's coming up.
Come on. Oh, jeez.
You're done. Grizzly.
Recover information regarding Galbanks. So, had these guys just broken in on their own accord, or they know what we're after? All right, let's do this. Launch ship registry. Serendipity. Transport credits. Ooh. Where? So, departure point was Alpha Centauri Jemison. Oh, it doesn't have the arrival point. Bannock 4. I wonder if I can find some of these. That would be cool. Oh, maybe I can find this one. Last known location was Saturn. Maybe it's in orbit somewhere. Alright, so they have special pings. So it's basically just the server farm. I was hoping for, like, you know, vaults. Alright. We got some weapons out of it, so ain't all bad. Have coffee in here? I thought this was like a... I mean, it's a server farm, but I guess I was thinking it was more like... I find it weird that they have coffee in here. Maybe it's really good coffee. It's faint coffee, you know? Can we pop this guy as we leave? Or trying to set us up? I was hoping for maybe a magazine or something to get some bonuses. The dude ran. All right, let's go. I'm assuming he was one of them. Problem solved, at least. There we go. All right, proceed to the key. Let's fast travel back to the key, and we will continue on with this mission. Let's do it. Got all the information we need. That was actually not that bad of a mission. I mean, it was a slow talking to people mission. You got to steal some stuff. There wasn't much to it.
You wanna kick back?
A wee bit of an ambush, so it's not like it was... I mean, it was fine. I'm enjoying the Crimson Fleet stuff. However, to be perfectly honest, I'm hoping it picks up a little bit more. The stuff at the prison... The part at the prison was actually... excuse me, pretty fun. However, the stuff on board the Siren, it was just... But as good as the Terramorph side of the Vanguard quest was, I was kind of hoping each mission in this one was just going to be another banger, and we'll see. We'll give it a chance. One slow mission is okay.
Yeah, he won't shut up about you. Keeps going on and on. Now I remember why we kicked his ass out the fleet.
Turned out to be pretty helpful.
That'd be a first.
All right, Neva, you've made your point. Well, since you're vouching for Rokov, I guess we can give him another chance.
Yep.
All
Get him
right.
back in here.
Now that is out
I
of the
need
way,
people
we can
close
move
to
on
me.
to the matter at hand. Crix's legacy. Speaking of which, let me see that data you copied from the Galbank archives. Ah, so the Galbank transport went down over Bannock 4. Bannock. Why does that sound familiar? Neva?
Yeah, keep your panties on. I'm looking it up. And I got it. Bannock 4. Let's see. Damn it. Bannock 4 is an EM-class gas giant.
Ooh.
You can't even get a ship near the thing without frying every circuit aboard.
Yeah.
EM class is an absolute no-go. There ain't a ship alive that can handle that.
Gotta be a way.
Yeah, sure. We'll just wrap your ship in a ton of copper and launch you right in there. That ought to do the trick, right?
Both of you shut up and think for a second. I'm sure Crix hit the same roadblock.
That's probably why he didn't do anything.
Is figure out how he got around it.
This sounds like a goddamn waste of time to me.
Alexis, he had a CBR-27 transponder.
The Rook's right. We tackle one problem at a time. Can we track it, Neva?
That transponder is military grade. We're talking ultra-bit encryption, constantly reshuffling frequencies. We don't have shit like that laying around. But before you get that pissy look on your face, I heard that the UC's been working on a ship signal decryption system called a comm spike. We grab that little beauty, and we'll be able to track anything you want.
All right, here is the plan, so shut up and listen. Rook, I want you and Neva to put your heads together and get us that comm spike. I don't care if it's mounted at the top of mast. I want it. In the meantime, I'm going to find out more about this EM-class gas giant problem. And I think I know just who to ask.
Give me a little time to crunch the numbers on the comm spike with Jazz, and I'll point us in the right direction.
All right. Do the best we can.
Best we can. What are you, 5?
All right, that is enough. We are in arm's reach of Crix's legacy, and I don't have time to deal with this kind of bullshit. Now, both of you, get the hell out of here and get to work.
All right, let's get this over with. Follow me.
Alrighty. Following Neva. I'm going to pause it up right here, guys, and we will continue this in the next episode. That's more than enough for one. So I will catch you all in the next episode where we will follow Neva and we will try and figure out a way to get a comm spike and figure out how to get down to this ship. Y'all have a wonderful day. See you later. Bye-bye.